Today, we're actually going to deal with something called, in layman terms, 𝙈𝙚𝙥𝙖𝙧𝙀 recti. 𝙈𝙚𝙥𝙖𝙧 recti is common during pregnancy, after pregnancy, and sometimes it could even happen in babies, newborns. We're going to touch on just 5 exercises, what helps in closing that gap in between the muscles and them that cause 𝙈𝙚𝙥𝙖𝙧 recti. You have Miss Lord here. I'm going to show you 5 exercises. The first one we're going to start with is something called crunch and hold. This is more of a breathing exercise. As you learn that there's something called the vacuum. And as long as you could vacuum the stomach on a daily basis, you could try this. Even when you're walking, you could do it. And what you want to do is you're actually going to hold the stomach lining into the core to actually get that firm hold that you actually feel it. So let me go here on this exercise and see what it does. Legs up together. 2 legs. Good. Bend. Chair. Good. Put one hand across here. And come slightly up. Come up slightly. Good. Hold. Hold. Now what we want to do is take a deep breath in. Vacuum. Pull in. Exhale. Your legs up. Vacuum. Pull in. Now if you watch her stomach here, you see that it's totally flat. But if you release the contraction, what people don't understand is you get, let the contraction come up. Come up. Good. Extend it straight out. Good. You notice the stomach lining rising there? You don't want that. So you always want to actually concentrate on what you're doing. Vacuum, pull it in. And hold. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. You see, you get a slight bulge here. You don't want that. Up again. Contract. And hold. Good. Deep breath. And out. Keep deep breath. Hold in the contraction. Hold it in. Good. And there is what you're working on. Holding that contraction. So now we're going to go into the second exercise, which is the V holds. The V holds is a bit more advanced than the first one we're doing. It's going to engage the core a lot more. It's going to engage the lower and the upper core. It's really going to task her to keep that diaphragm in and work on it. So let me go straight into the exercise and look at the stomach movements. There's an advanced part of the movement, whereas there is a more simplified version, and it all depends on how far along you are in terms of controlling your diaphragm. So let's go, Malaika. Both legs up. Good. Straight them. Nice. Good. Hands up. Good. So there, if you watch at it, you see the diaphragm pulling. Good. And you see she's struggling actually to keep that diaphragm in, to keep that stomach lining in. Her lower back is not touching the ground. So what we're going to do to actually break down this exercise, if you can't control it at this stage where the lower back is touching the ground and the diaphragm is pouching, here what we're going to do. We're going to bend one leg, drop the back, good. And there, look at that. You actually see the difference in where the diaphragm is being controlled now. She can actually control her diaphragm in. Good. Vacuum and hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Pull. Breathe out. Breathe in. It actually engages the whole diaphragm. So her lower abdomen is working as well as her upper. You're seeing where it is cutting. You're seeing the V-lines here. You understand? And that is what you actually want to work. Now, watch out, I'm going to elevate it once again for her so that you could see where the diaphragm is going to engage. Up. Oh, there we go. You see? Look at that. Look at that. You see where the pouch is, and then you see the lower back come off the ground. Down. And pull in. Good. And there, the lower back goes back to the ground. She's able to control the diaphragm even better now. And that's what you want to do. So you just want to be able to control it, know where you're at and where you're comfortable so that you can be able to maneuver and know how advanced you are. You want to do these breathing exercises for either 1 to 10 or what I just always say, once you pass the 1 to 10 stage, once you could breathe, hold it, breathe for 10 times, you go into time attack, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute. That's exercise number 2. Exercise now we're going to do is the Russian hold. Just like the Russian twist, it's just without the twist. So we're going to get Malaika to sit. Good. So there's 2 ways in this. There's a basic and there's an advanced. So first, we're gonna start with the basic. Bring in your legs, fold them, yeah, bring it up, good. Send out a little bit. Good, right there. Lean back now, lean back, right there. Now keep the hands facing forward, and nice. And if you realize, look at the stomach here already. And all I'm going to do is tell her to bring her hands in front of her, off the ground. Remove your hands and go back. Right there. You see? Pull in. Pull in. That is what you want. Control it, breathe. In and out, but keep here contracted. In, good. Pull it in, force it in. That is it. Keep it contract and breathe. You see the dips here? You see the dips? This is what you're looking for. Pull it in, come on. Contract, good. Breathe. Exhale. In. Come on, keep it in. Exhale, good. In. Keep that diaphragm engaged. And this really works your core. You see the body starting to shake. You're seeing where the diaphragm is actually trembling. Her core is actually trembling. Come on, in. Out. And that is the basic part of it. Here again, you work the whole diaphragm. Watch at this. If I tell her release the stomach, there, you see the bulge, you don't want that happening. So pull in, this bend the legs, good, there. See, in, out, in, but keep it pulling, out, good, in, let go the legs, out. This really works the diaphragm. This is the second part of it. So the third one actually now is the same Russian hold, but this is the advanced version of it. This is really going to test the core again. Like I say, know where you're at in your fitness and control in your core. Anytime you're doing any of these exercises to correct the 𝙬𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙀, you want to know where you're at in your core movements to know how well can I control my core, how well or strong is my core. What we're going to do, the Russian hold, but the advanced version. Like straight out now, straight out, that's it. Oh yeah, come on, keep it right there, and go back. Hold, right there. Look at it, this is the advanced version. Pull in, come on, pull in, legs, hands off, good, pull in, good. Deep breath, vacuum, come on. Keep it in, out, in, keep it in, out. So yet again, this is the advanced version. This is the advanced version of the Russian hold. And you see, she's struggling to actually hold it there. Come on, pull in, out, pull in, out. You see the body actually trembling. That is your core actually engaged. Once these core muscles are engaged, you're going to get that sort of pressure. So yet again, knowing where you're at on the Richter scale or dealing with your core. Legs bent, hand back. Good. Pull in, and release. Hold the stomach, move the hands. Good. Keep the legs on the ground. Good, keep the legs on the ground. You see she has more control here. And from this position, what you could do is as time goes by, you learn to control this position. Actually going to take her from right there. Keep it hold, keep it in. Come on, that's it. Keep it in, come on. Come on, keep it up. Come on, pull it in, pull it in. That's it, and breathe. Keep it in while you breathe. Keep it in. Control it. That is where you learn to control the core. And that is part 4. You could do it when you're home, when you're walking about, even throughout your day. All you have to do is learn again to control. So Malaika, stand up next to me. Malaika has been through the woods. Say no. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some breathing exercises done. Right? So pull in, hold, and exhale. Deep breath again, in, contract. Good, that's it. Chest up. Good. Hold, exhale. In again more. Oh, there we go. Hold it, exhale. Come on, keep it in. Pull in again. That's it. There we go. You see where your job line. Pull in. Focus. I want you to focus now on the lower half and pull in. Pull it into mid navel. Pull it in like you want to touch your back. There you go. So if she turns to the side and all, you would see. Exhale. Keep it in. Pull in. That's it. Exhale. Good. Pull in. Exhale. Now watch where it gets technical here. Bring one foot. Apply this. Good. And you see the stomach actually comes out. Come on, keep it in. Pull in. And exhale.
Now by taking 1 foot off the ground, what you actually do is that you force the core to engage more. Because why? You actually bring stabilizing muscles now, which your core has a lot of stabilizing muscles to help the body actually stabilize to hold. So back up again. You notice that she has to use more muscles in the legs and in the core to hold. Let's go. Up. Good. And pull in. Bring the arms to the side. Good. Pull in. Breathe out. Keep it contracted. In again. Hold. Down. Switch legs. Good. Switch legs. What you do on the left, you want to do on the right. You always want to keep it balanced. Come on, get up. Good. Good. And if you can even take it a step further, this actually pushing us to the limit now. Look at this. Oh my goodness, yes. Keep it contracted. Good. In, out, in, out. And that is the final exercise there. So basically, what we did there is we worked the whole 𝙬𝙧 𝙬𝙧 on actually working the whole core muscle and getting the pelvic to actually engage with the floor muscle of the stomach. Once you continue doing this, you do it every other day, actually work the muscles on them, you'll notice that there's a reduction in the gap in that pouch you get when you lie back on the stomach. From the moment you start doing these exercises and you realize you're doing the exercise and you get a pouch, you get that middle of the stomach coming up in a line, that is not what you want. You actually want to control the muscle in there. So once you lie down, once you're in a position, any of the positions I show you, and you realize you have a pouch, you can either go back to the simplified version. And you want to keep doing this from time to time, and you're going to realize, hey, I have more control of my stomach. Hey, I can actually control my diaphragm. You twist, turn, you add different variations to it, and you keep getting stronger and stronger. And over a period of time, you're going to realize that, hey, my stomach is flat. I have control over my stomach. You know, when you do certain things, you're not going to get a pouch. And the thing is, with the stomach line, what people don't understand is that your stomach is a belt. There's a belt running here, right? There's a belt. You're doing crunches, you're doing sit-ups, all that is well and good for if you're trying to bulk the muscle. When you're working with a stomach that you want to get flat, and you want to work that rectus 𝐸𝑐𝐼, or you want to get rid of it, you need to pull back the belt. It's a simple matter, just pulling back the belt tight. It's a belt here. So what you want to do is when you work core muscles like these, you want to actually come and work the sides, and then you want to come and work the back. Because like I said, it's a belt running here. So the more you pull that belt tighter, is the more the stomach is going to drop even flatter. What you want to make sure and focus on is where the muscles engage. Once you're doing these exercises, you want to work on the core, you're working on the diaphragm, work on the core, you work on the obliques, you work on the lower back. That is as simple as it comes. Once you work these muscles in unison, you're going to tighten that belt, you're going to get that stomach to actually drop, you're going to get that stomach line, you're going to get that flat stomach you're looking for.